Alright, so if you read the patch notes, a lot of people are talking about this. I'm gonna keep this short, simple, and straight to the point. And I wish I knew the guy that left a comment in the video. I couldn't find the comment for some reason. I would have most definitely gave you a shout out. But let's get straight to it. We're gonna talk about the flawless block. But before I talk about the flawless block, I wanna give this gem to the Liu Kang players out there. You can cancel the first hit of Liu Kang's forward 4 into any special move you like. Most people do forward 4 and let the 2 hits hit. You don't have to. You can cancel after the first hit. As you can see, you can do it into any special move that you like. That's a little gem for all the Liu Kang players. Alright. What we about to do is focus on this flawless block. And I agree. I like the mechanic. I believe it's a good mechanic, but I don't think they explored it enough. In this game, you have button shortcuts, but you also have 2 buttons that go with that move, right? So you have as follows, the grab is 1 and 3. That's how you grab. Interactables are 1 and 2. You press these buttons at the same time to get these actions to come out. The stance switch is 3 and 4. The only 2 buttons that don't have an action to them or assigned to them are 2 and 4 pressed at the same time. Those don't have an action assigned to them, right? So I put Kung Lao to do this. And what they did in the latest patches, they made the timing for flawless block more strict than what it already is. It was already hard to get it to come out when you really wanted it to. They made it harder to do. Alright, now you should be able to activate flawless block if you have the meter for it. If you successfully use the buttons you have it assigned to or whatever, if you successfully flawless block, it takes defensive meter and gives you a knockdown, a pushback. But if you amplify it, it gives you a pop-up. You following me? I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. That's why I have Liu Kang right here, because his parry shows exactly what the flawless block should be. But a move this powerful should have a weakness also. And you can already see where I'm going with it. If you throw that out, or if you try to flawless block something by activating it, by using the inputs you have assigned to it or whatever, it can be baited out. If I know you like to flawless block, or I can see that you trying to flawless block me or whatever, I can bait it. I can be patient, do something to make you throw it out, and I can punish you for it. That makes sense, right? That makes perfect sense to me. It's a powerful move that can be baited. I wish they would have built the mechanics around this concept. I think the gameplay would be a little different if they designed it this way. You know what I mean? Like the route they would have took would be a little different. Like the gameplay would be a little different. But anyways, okay, look at the jump ins. Anti-airs in these games are iffy because you can time when you jump in. But if you can activate flawless block, it'll stop a lot of people from jumping in at you 24/7 because they know you got unreliable anti-airs, right? It'll make them change their jump in, right? The higher you are when you attack, the more vulnerable you are when you land. That makes sense? If I do a deep jump in, I can attack. But if I attack you at the peak of my jump and I land, it's pretty much your turn. As you can see, this is what like a punish would be for that. If I bait out you doing a flawless block or activating a flawless block, I can punish you. This will change the gameplay dramatically. And you can even have crushing blows assigned to the flawless block. You see what I'm saying? It just opened up gameplay and gameplay ideas in the mind games on certain strings you would use, and you know, certain shit like that. It's just a suggestion, because holding block, letting go of block, then pressing block again, man, come on now, bruh. In certain ping, it's not happening. 149 ping, it's not happening. You know, 150 plus, you can opt out. You know what I'm saying? You can back out of that match, but 149, they kind of like force you to play it. I think that's the magic number, 149. They force you to play. You know, disconnecting at this point will result in a loss. But yeah, man, that's just my opinion. Leave comments, let me know what you think. I'm out of here.